see a good ring fight. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my commands at all time. Good luck, touch gloves.
So here we go from Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley on the call to determine the first undisputed bantamweight champion in boxing's four-belt era. Naoya Inoue and Paul Butler. You have to go back to when Inoue was in high school, Tim, when he took part in an amateur tournament, the All Japan tournament, for the last time he lost a fight.
Tess, for Butler, he's naturally left-handed, and he fights from the orthodox stance. And I expect him to be heavy on his jab. Heavy. Stand defensive responsible, so that way he doesn't get caught early. And limit the 50-50 exchanges against Inoue. And for Inoue, it's all about pressure and cutting off the ring. And I expect him to go down to the body of Butler to bring those hands down and eventually find that kill shot up top.
Speaking of jabs, you're seeing steady jab from Inoue early on. Among all active fighters, that is double the bantamweight average. First two-punch combination of significance from Inoue.
See, Inoue, Butler was trying to exit, and Inoue threw the right hand, caught him where he was moving, forced Butler to his left hand, and caught him with the left hook.
There's Inoue trying to corral him with that jab. Butler, steady mover, high guard defense.
Butler's now trying to use feint and lateral movement to throw off Inoue's timing. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away.
Three-punch combination from Inoue. Now Butler takes a step forward for a moment. Inoue comes back with a right hand behind the jab.
That was caught by Butler.
A defensive position of Butler. Inoue touches him to the body, put the jab to the body, came with the right hand.
It's the only way. He has to gain some sort of respect. He's allowing Inoue just past that threshold without giving him anything in response.
And even though some of these punches, many of these punches are hitting the gloves of Butler, you can hear the thud. And Inoue has the power to punch through the defensive prowess of Butler. WBO bantamweight world champion comes from Cheshire, England, goes to the other side of the world to take on this challenge against the monster. Round number 2. There's the right hand to the body from Inoue.
Inoue doing exactly what I was saying. He's going down to the body, trying to open up Butler. Butler has to find some way to gain some sort of respect, to get respect from Inoue.
Comes forward with a double jab, does Butler.
Like I told you,
probing with that jab, including often going to the body with it.
not enough combinations just yet. He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3 lefts to the body in that last sequence.
Tess, nice slip inside right there from Butler to land his own body shot on Inoue.
And Butler comes back with a right hand up top before going with the high guard again. Now moving to his left, got to be careful of that right hand of Inoue. Inoue taking those small steps just to corral Butler, always keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up. He's been finishing consistently with that left hand to the body on the combinations, Timmy. Inoue steady work with the jab, always setting the table, creating the opportunity for offense. Now you see the head movement. something he has taken great pride in. Remember, he took that mini camp trip to the Wild Card Gym in California, said he wanted to see various styles and work on his defense.
Tess, 100% of fighters need to work on their defense.
Right hand over the top from Inoue. Partially blocked by Butler.
Right hand tight on that jab. Look to the left, please.
A lot of foot feints from Butler, but no probing jab, nothing in
just
front
not
of him.
enough offense, Timmy, to keep Inoue off of
Not
that. There's
in
a
front
right
of him.
hand that comes in, and two lefts to the body. Good. He trained. He said you go there, and you have sparring partners bringing family members and friends. You have
Yes.
people showing up to watch you train. But he said it actually made me stronger. Inoue said it forced me to focus and lock in even more because I was taken out of my comfort zone by being in that setting, Timmy.
You need to feel uncomfortable. You need to get yourself prepared for those type of situations.
Opens up this third round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out. He has that left hand up, but Inoue is pounding him with right hands and mixing in the left to the body as well.
Tess, do you hear the punches?
That is the one thing with Inoue that is most obvious. You hear the power, you don't just see it. Two-punch combination again, working behind that jab.
Look at the space between. Butler's not probing, not doing anything else to occupy that space in front of him. He's just allowing Inoue to just walk straight in and do whatever he wants against him.
And Inoue always maintains that range to be in position. Look at the footwork and those small steps. Anytime Butler moves laterally like you see him doing right now, Inoue is constantly staying on him as if they are tied at the waist with a rope.
Tess, I'm just waiting on that teeter-totter combination. The uppercut, right uppercut, left hook behind.
Now explain to people when you say that. You call it a teeter-totter, and Butler finally lets his hands go as Inoue covers up for a moment. Best work that Butler's had comes here in round number 3. But what you describe as that teeter-totter, the ability to throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down, and it's around the elbow to the liver.
How devastating that can be. Able to slip that left hook by Butler moments ago. Remember, Butler fights orthodox, but is naturally left-handed, and he loves that left hook. Just haven't seen much of it.
Inoue's looking sharper than ever. You know, getting right to Butler with combinations. Butler's not giving him much to return. Every now and then in spots when Inoue will neglect defense, Butler will come on with his combinations. The hook is the best punch, I believe, that Butler has landed this far in this fight.
You just saw it again with 10 seconds to go in round 3 as Butler threw that hook, and Inoue finishes strong. From Ariake Arena in Tokyo. Undisputed bantamweight world championship fight. 3 belts in the hands of Inoue right now. Butler has the WBO belt at 118 pounds.
Well, it's round 4, and Butler has lost every single round. He doesn't have the knockout power to hurt Inoue. So at this point in the fight, he needs to make a choice. Needs to make an adjustment. He needs to fight, sell out now.
And here, Joseph Gallagher calling out from the corner of Butler to have a bit of a swagger to you. Inoue finding that jab with ease. See if the right hand comes behind it. It's always interesting when we call fights from Japan how quiet the crowd is. Not that constant hum that we are used to like we had at Madison Square Garden on Saturday night for that card. And with that, you can often hear the corners, as is the case with Gallagher. Speaking to his charge, Paul Butler, 34-win WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the guard with a right hand. And even when these shots are being partially blocked by Butler, much is getting through to me. There's a thud right through the glove that's making contact.
Tess, you do, from a power puncher, you need to get underneath those shots, weave underneath those shots, not take those shots on the gloves and on the arms.
But that has been the case with Butler throughout these 4 rounds. The high guard and trying to block, as you just saw right there with the left hand.
It's weakening them, Tess. No doubt. That energy that Inoue is generating in those punches, as long as it's touching something on the body of Butler, it's draining him.
Butler had a counter opportunity moments ago. Inoue able to slip it. As he has been in control of the charge, to your point of Butler and this opportunity, he wins the belt back in April. Inoue does his thing against Donaire to get the 3rd belt. Inoue was contemplating a move up and leaving this weight class, but Butler's willingness to have an undisputed fight keeps him here at 118 pounds one last time. And now that opportunity arrives at round number 5. And does he have enough offense, enough willingness to try to keep the monster off him and change the course of this fight?
See, now Inoue is not attacking. He's looking for Butler. He wants Butler to commit because he wants to punch in between his punches.
Butler's been on that back foot the whole time. He's been moving laterally, and he's been covering up when he gets pinned with the high guard.
Right hand to be coming soon from Inoue.
Combination from Butler as Inoue just harmlessly steps back. Very consistent work from the jab of Inoue, as we told you.
Inoue is standing just outside that mid-range. He's hoping that Butler commits with something. He's looking for that right hand over the top of the jab of Butler.
There's the jab of Butler. Often comes with 1 foot out the back door, though. As Inoue waits on it, see if he can bring that right hand over the top. Now Butler with his back against the ropes. There's a 3-punch combination from the Englishman.
Yeah, he was able to land that because he got used. That's the right hand right there, Tess, I was talking about.
Yep. Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body. It's been so effective tonight. End of 5 from Tokyo, and Paul. Round number 6. Naoya Inoue, the monster. A night that could be filled with history for him as he tries to become the first boxer from Asia to be a 4-belt undisputed world champion. He discussed that. He said, the last time my hair was black, I was 21 years old, and that's when I was a world champion for the first time. And now that's what he wants tonight, is to have it come full circle on a night when he tries to become an undisputed world champion.
Tess, Inoue is trying every every trick in the bag, but he changed southpaw just for a little bit. Now he's posturing in front of Butler, trying to get him to open up.
He does for a moment, and Inoue would invite that, looking for an opportunity to land his power shot. Now a little bit of a shuffle before he sends off a 3-punch combination.
Now Inoue is taking more chances, trying to get him to open up so he can land that kill shot.
Jab to the body. High guard from Butler, tries to split it with a right hand. Butler comes forward behind the jab just for a moment. Inoue could use a more aggressive, a more willing Butler to create his own opportunities. Double jab, right hand to the body from Inoue. Three-punch combination from Inoue, and you can hear the thud.
That's it. He's here to survive. He's not letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue. He's having fun. This is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just, this is a sparring session for him. That's how gifted he is.
He recognizes it easily.
He will make a little bit more mistakes, make himself a little bit more vulnerable, but he wants, so that way he can open up Butler.
It's a clean shutout, clean sweep, dominating form from Inoue against Paul Butler. Winner here will be only the 11th undisputed four-belt champion in boxing history, the first undisputed bantamweight champion in the four-belt era.
What I tell you?
Yep.
What I tell you, trying to get him to open up, but Butler's not taking the bait.
Hands down around the waist, sitting right in the pocket. Inoue leaning his head forward, hands down. He's looking for an opportunity, begging Butler to throw and engage.
I recognize a pattern from Butler. Wonder if Inoue recognizes it. Butler always, when he throws a combination, he leads with his right hand, followed by the jab hand, and then another right hand. So he throws a 2-1-2.
Three-punch combination from Inoue, finishes with the left hand. Lead right to the body.
Inoue is getting bored.
Saying,
He said, come on, man. Come on.
Make a fight out of it.
Yeah.
Winding up and flexing.
It's too easy, Tess.
Far too easy.
Too easy. Good combination right there from Butler.
Ali shuffled, a duck out to the left, double jab right hand.
See, Butler has Inoue right where he wanted to get him. Get him over anxious, frustrated, and taking more risks, but he's not letting his hands go.
And there's no intention when he does. Even like the last combination he threw.
Round 8.
Eighth round, does the script change here?
Beautiful left hook down to the body. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to see more from Butler right there.
And we're just waiting on him, just putting his head right out there. Right hand from Inoue, stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment.
Nice, good. Nice. Oh,
A combination from Butler. That's just a touch more aggressive here in round 8.
that right hook's got to go then. He's throwing that.
Ooh, both men opening up with right hands. Inoue leads to the body, then comes with the left hook upstairs. You can hear the encouragement from the corner of Paul Butler.
Just more of the same, Tess. Butler will have some success when he lets his hands go. Catching Inoue in spots where he's careless.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Hands behind the back.
He hit him with the
Old-school
Roy Jones.
Then he comes forward.
He hit him with the Roy.
Got to do something. I mean, if Butler's not going to throw then, when are you going to throw?
That's a fighter. What you're seeing is a fighter that's not being challenged. So he's being creative in there just to keep himself alive inside that ring.
I like it, though. Why not? End of 8.
Round 9.
He's content, Tess. Butler is content with just going the distance. He can say, hey, I went the distance with Inoue. That's it. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Now Inoue is looking to match the rhythm of Butler. You see him on the bounce, bouncing just like Butler. Trying to match his rhythm. Trying a different way to open up Butler.
There you go, good. There you go, good. Good. There's the right answer to the gun then. Either over or under. That second jab.
Not competing, just surviving.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of Butler, you get the sense that to him the victory was getting the contract signed.
That's it. That's it. You got to understand that it's his first time fighting out of his country. It's his first title defense. You know, most of the time guys, they want to get a title defense and try to, you know, make a little bit money and have a, you know, a voluntary defense or, you know, but not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg.
Don't stay there. Moving, Paul, move. Good. Come on. Nice, good. Lovely.
And you hear the constant encouragement and really more endorsement from his trainer, Joseph Gallagher, in terms of the movement. Nice, good Paul, but Gallagher himself has to understand you're headed to a shutout loss no matter.
Yes. And you can tell the game plan from the opening bell. And get Inoue over anxious and make him pay for his mistakes.
You're not making him pay at all, even if he was over anxious. There's no willingness to do that. Round number 10 from Tokyo.
Ooh.
Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Inoue need to come up with a quick combination up top to get those elbows inside and raised up.
Yeah, lovely.
Double left hook would be awesome too. Touch high, go low. On the same side.
3-punch combination that finishes with the left to the body.
Good two-piece right there from Butler.
There you go, good.
That time willing to throw.
Nice, good. Felt that ball. There you go.
Now Butler going to the body and then wide swinging up top with a right hand. Inoue fires back with his straight right, looking to split the guard.
Everything downstairs, Paul. Good. Hand tight. Slip the move, slip the roll. Touch on the way out.
Right hand from Inoue.
Inoue should just take some of the steam off the punches and change the cadence up, speed things up.
What would that do for him, Timmy?
He can open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive, and then boom. A big shot downstairs.
There's a good right hand, and then the left finishing just underneath that right elbow of Paul Butler.
He got him right where he want him now. He's softening him up more and more. Hit him with flush shots down to the body.
Definitely picking up the pace here in round number 10. Went a few rounds trying to do anything. Wild antics just to try to get Butler to engage. Even went with the Roy Jones chicken pose in round number 8. But here just making his own offense of it. Titles on the line, Butler's WBO strap. It has been a clean sweep for Naoya Inoue here in Tokyo. 19th World Championship fight, 18-0 with 16 knockouts. Now Inoue with a combination to open up this 11th round.
Ooh, and I love the speed on those punches. That's what I'm talking about. Changing up the cadence, baby. Speed coming down the middle, but now he needs to bring it downstairs after he get those hands high and raised.
Right hand to the body, that was a good one. And a big right hand that comes in. Great work from Inoue. Big combination scores the knockdown here in round 11. That power of Inoue comes through, and he gets it done in 11.
He is still undefeated, and now boxing's first undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the monster Inoue.
Welcome guys, thanks for joining me again in this update. I hope you're all well. So guys, the fight between Naoya Inoue and Paul Butler took place on December 13th, 2022 at the Ariake Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This bout was for the undisputed bantamweight championship, with Inoue aiming to unify all the major titles in the division. Some of you will already know that this fight involving Naoya Inoue headlined the fight I posted yesterday with his younger brother Takuma Inoue. Now coming into the fight, Inoue had an unbeaten record and a reputation as one of the most feared punchers in boxing, very explosive. He held the WBA Super, IBF and WBC bantamweight titles. Paul Butler was the reigning WBO bantamweight champion, but despite being the underdog, he was determined to upset the odds and claim the undisputed crown. With that being said, Inoue dominated the fight, landing powerful combinations and for the most part controlling the pace with his jab and offensive movement. Now on the other hand, Butler adopted a more defensive approach to the point of really being negative, but I'm guessing that soon after he felt the power and was aware of Inoue's speed, he just went into survival mode and was constantly resetting from the relentless pressure. Now in the 11th round, just before Inoue pummeled Butler to the canvas for the knockout, Inoue landed a cross to the body followed by a flush, devastating left hook to the head, and I believe that this was the decisive blow. So at this current time, what is next for Inoue, we might ask. Now there's an option for MJ Akhmadaliev from Uzbekistan to face him. Many of my Filipino brethren want to see an Inoue Casimiro clash, and there is of course the Australian Sam Goodman. Like always, let me know what you guys want and think down below in the comments. Anyway guys, that's all for now. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Please remember to smash the like button if you have enjoyed watching this particular update. Remember to leave a comment within the comment section if you want to add anything about Naoya the Monster Inoue. So until my next one, peace out.